Hey guys, this is Angie, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Like, subscribe, and please send me a donation if you can. Any amount, I will take it. My PayPal information will always be in my description box. Okay, so today I want to talk about how it's not that you're really in love per se with the narcissist. It could be that you're addicted to the narcissist, and not just, you know, addicted in the sense of you're addicted to their fake love. You're addicted chemically also. um you can research it yourself. When you're in a happy mood or when you're in a sad mood, there's certain chemicals in your body that you give off. There's certain endorphins that give off in your body. You get a high. It's just like when you're eating chocolate or when you're eating ice cream or your favorite food. It's an addiction because there's a certain chemical that you give off in your body that makes you want to keep eating it. Okay. There's certain additives in food that make you addictive, and that's how I view the narcissist. There's certain things about the narcissist as far as like the attention they give you, the pull and take, the give and take method that they do with you. They give you love and then they take it back. They give you love and then they take it back. That becomes addictive. There's some people who are actually addicted to drama, and you can be that person who's addicted to drama. And you're addicted because that was your love language. That is what you learned when you were growing up, or when you were in your last marriage or your last relationship. And that's all you know. Being in healthy relationships or friendships or, relationships with your family, you're not used to getting all that admiration. You're not used to getting all that attention and all that fake love that the narcissist gives you. And it does something to you. And that's the reason why it does something to you chemically also. And that's the reason why you become addicted to them. And it's very embarrassing because I was highly, highly addicted to two narcissists that were in my life. And that was my my ex-boyfriend, and my ex-best friend. I was highly, highly addicted to both of them. And for example, I lived in New York, still live in New York, but I lived in New York and my ex lived in New Jersey. So I would travel to Jersey to see him. And there's some days that he would just out of nowhere, for no reason at all, not giving me a reason, I would be halfway into Jersey or I'm in Manhattan, and he would tell me, you know what, don't come today. And I would literally flip out. I would be like, how could you do this to me? Why would you let me travel this far? I love you. I want to see you. I miss you. I really want to come. I don't care. I'm coming anyway. I would flip out like a crackhead. Literally like a crackhead. Whereas someone else, okay, yeah, it was okay that he blew me off at the last minute, but to get crazy, I felt like if I couldn't see him, that I was literally going to go crazy. I needed that hit. It wasn't the sex, it was him. I needed that hit. I needed that demonic energy that the narcissist gives you. I needed that acceptance. I needed that false love that he was giving me. And that is exactly what's probably happening to you. And you're probably wondering, why the hell has this narcissist treated me so badly, but yet I still want to be in their life. I still want to talk to them. I'm still thinking about them, dreaming about them, lusting after them. And it's because, of course, yes, because one, it is the demonic spirit, and two, you're literally chemically addicted. You're chemically addicted to them. You're spiritually entwined with them. They got you all messed up, so don't think it's you per se. It is something that was done to you, biologically and mentally and spiritually as well. And that's a complete soul tie that they have with you. And that's how strong and dangerous this particular spirit, this particular personality disorder is. Another incident that happened to me, or another experience, is when letting go of my ex-narc best friend. When I tell you, this guy and I were so entwined spiritually, literally when it was time for him to leave New York because he lived in another state, we would both be crying. We would be at the airport. He would be crying. Yes, the devil cries. We would be crying. You know, when he left me, I would feel so sad and so dark, and I would feel like I can't live without him. That's unhealthy. I don't even care if you're married to your husband, to your wife. You should never feel like as if you can't see someone that you can't go on. Okay, yeah, it's okay. It's healthy to miss people, but to feel like you want to die because you can't see them, that's an unhealthy connection that you have with somebody. Now, there was times, where my ex narc best friend, he would call me and we would end up on the phone for hours. And that's what I'm saying. You're addicted. Ain't no way in hell. The longest phone conversation that we had was 8 hours. Okay. There's no way in hell you should be on the phone with anybody for 8 hours. I don't even care if you're in love. And I treated this friendship like a marriage. Okay. I treated this friendship like a marriage. And it was hard for me to let go because, even though he did so many negative things, even though he literally abused me, I was still addicted to that admiration. You're also in your ego when you're dealing with these narcs. You have to learn to get out of your ego, because of the ego, and because you felt abandoned growing up, your emotional needs weren't met. That is the reason why that you take on to this narc, because this narc tells you, like, you know what, I feel like you're my soulmate. I feel like you're my twin flame. You're my best friend. I've never met anyone like you. And you're stuck in that ego and you believe it. And that's the reason why I always say, like, I thank the narc, because I would have never known if these narcs didn't come in my life. I would have never known that there was something that I needed to heal from. Not literally go to the narc and say, thank you for coming into my life. No, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about saying to yourself consciously, thank God that this narc came into my life, because it's exposing my trauma, my childhood trauma, my adult trauma, things I need to heal from before I can even jump into another friendship or another relationship, partnership, or whatever it could be. Now, don't feel bad that you're thinking to yourself, what the hell is wrong with me? After all they've done to me, I still want to talk to them. I still get the urge to text them. What you need to do is don't break that no contact. Okay? Do not break the no contact. Just go clean turkey. Don't